Welcome back to the DraftStory Cup here at the Take TV studio. Esports is coming home, they say, and it certainly is today in the FIFA scene. This is group stage. This is day number 1. I'm Brandon Smith. This man's next to me is Richard Buckley, sorry. No pro again, you know. I feel like it's a bit hit and miss. They join us to leave us, they join us to leave us.
I feel like we started so strong, and we had like 3 pros back-to-back, and now we've got no pros. Then we had a couple of pros. Mega Sippo sat down off camera. I don't know if you saw it.
Yeah.
The player from Qatar representing PSG. He then had to go and play his games. Mo Bamyam came in, super sub.
Yeah.
Did a really good job.
He did a good job indeed. And
I think the only people I think maybe we could get is the people from groups A, B, and C. We're going to have a look at the group stages in a little bit. But there's something for the viewers to get involved with, isn't there?
There is. There's
tomorrow, starting tomorrow.
Yeah, starting tomorrow this. Remember, obviously one of our sponsors. I don't want to get it wrong, so I'm going to look probably at Cosmos Direct, I believe. I don't want to get the name wrong, all right? It's a German company. Basically, this is how... It's going to work a bit like this. If you're looking, going, what's going on here, right? So basically, the way that you guys can get involved tomorrow is there'll be a vote for the best goal of the group stage, potentially, is that? Yeah,
so there's going to be the top 5 goals from tomorrow, starting tomorrow, that BPAT Gaming and Take TV are going to put online, and then people can then vote for the goals. The winner of the best goal will receive 400 euros, I should add.
Extra.
The winner of the most goals in the tournaments will receive 400 euros, and the winner of the fastest goal, so far, probably Principe against Poacher.
Should be up there,
I think that was like 2 minutes 20, I want to say. They will also receive 400 euros, thanks to our sponsor, Cosmos Direct.
Who are also involved in one of our giveaways that we'll talk about a bit more.
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah, a big TV they're giving out. But let's have a look at the groups then. Obviously, the DraftStory Cup groups. This is how they're looking. And as you can see, A, B, and C have been done, completed, and the perfect finish Sian has had from Red Bull Leipzig.
Yeah, what a tournament he's had so far in the group stages. 18 points out of 18 for that man, Sihan. Maestro goes through in second. Disappointing day at the office for Wolfsburg. Both Salzor in Group A and Timo in Group C crashing out of the tournament. Group B, AA Megazip, the man from Qatar. He came, saw, and he's conquered this group. Poacher finishes bottom on 3. Goes down to goal difference between Principe and Dr. Ahano. Principe just pips him at the post to go through in second. And then in Group C, Brandon, 2 men leading the way.
They are indeed, and what a game it was. The word that I think you said was, we've got a game on our hands a number of times, literally. We thought we did. Sean Allen and a Megabit secure themselves through till tomorrow. If you didn't know, guys, 4 players in each group, 8 groups of 4, 32 of the best players. And tomorrow, as we know, we'll be left with 16, round of 16. We'll keep going through. Sunday will be the finals itself. A lot of money to play for. If you didn't know, a 10,000 euro prize pot here. And the winner walks away with 5,000.
But right now, we've potentially got, on paper, one of the best games coming into the tournament. TimLatka of Schalke against DHTekKz.
DHTekKz, the man that was on this sofa, and he promised a lot of things. I don't know if I can remember them. We've had a lot of FIFA since then.
It's not the best of formations for TimLatka. He's looking at the 5-2-1-2. He's looking at the 4-2-3-1, but he's got cams. You'd probably say that just the flat 4-4-2 could be used for him.
Also, we can see the Twitch chat as well. So any questions coming in about the pros, when we have them on, we can answer for you. And it's important to remember as well, to explain to anyone at home, Richard, that these guys here in the group stages, the ones that haven't started their group formats yet, they haven't picked their drafts. Some of them haven't picked their drafts purposely, so you guys in the chat can help and to give your opinions on it. But the formation he's gone for here, 4-2-3-1, is it?
Yeah, we just saw probably the worst captain selection of all time in draft. Gretzka was the man picked for TimLatka. It's not been a great start for him so far.
Well, remember, if he doesn't like this, he can take the risk and do another one. But obviously, if he does leave, he leaves and goes to his second draft. The second draft has to be the final outfit of his team, you could say.
So it's gone for a little bit of a BBVA / Bundesliga hybrid, and then he gets 89 Eriksson, who doesn't fit into the team whatsoever, but he takes him because it is Eriksson.
And if you're wondering why this is all about draft, it's the DraftStory Cup. It's a new format by the guys at BPAT Gaming and Take TV have come up with, and it's a very unique format, isn't it, Richard Buckley?
It is a unique format. As you can see here, the players do draft their team that they will be using on Ultimate Team. You get one draft. If you don't like that draft, you can decide to...
the twist, you could say.
yes, to stick or twist. If you do decide to twist, you have to use the second draft no matter what. So...
Looking here at the
I'm
team.
looking at this team, and it's not looking fantastic.
It looks like a mixture of La Liga and the
We've
English
got
Premier
Timothy
League.
and Marcelo at left back. Does get the strong link to
Got a
Varane.
player from Nice in there as well.
De Gea. Van der Sar.
A big player as well to pick out there. Obviously, this is TimLatka's DHTekKz will be up shortly, and he's got some English players behind him underneath. You see there underneath Thiago Silva. Is he going to pick him, or isn't he going to go for him in the end? I think keeper-wise, he's fine. He's got all the chemistry he needs off them. He's done well as well. He's got very lucky with the fact that he's got the Laporte from Atletico Bilbao and not the one from Manchester City. Otherwise, that wouldn't be the two centre-halves wouldn't be linking up, is what I'm trying to say.
Neymar has to be used there. He's just not getting anything fantastic. Kyle Walker potentially, but it doesn't link for chemistry. Maybe I've gone with Adam Lallana personally there. Tolisso, that's big, because he has got the he's got a French, and he's also got the James Rodriguez in there. You could even put Tolisso at left attacking mid.
I know you're a big fan of him as well, so...
If he puts him left attacking mid, he'll get the French link. There we go.
I'm sure Banega won't be staying in this for too long. He'll be trying to swap him out if he can. Maybe a Schalke player as well, if you didn't know TimLatka represents Schalke over there with...
Team of the Year De Gea. He's got his best two goalkeepers. He's got his best two players as his goalkeepers. An icon, 91 Van der Sar, and then a Team of the Year David De Gea in goal.
I think what he's trying to say, he wants to use De Gea, but it's not really linking him with the chem that he's after.
Is that Adam Smith?
He's the man from Bournemouth. Surely he'll go for him just for the safety. But Silva doesn't really mean much anyway, unless it's obviously a big chem holder there. Just going for pace, I presume, with that one from Porto. Thomas Rosicky.
What a legend.
Thomas Rosicky. Just come out. Went for Hernandez instead, the Chilean.
Nothing really looks to be hitting for him right now. I can probably see a second draft coming in from TimLatka.
Coutinho. Daniel Sturridge, West Brom. No, we don't fancy him. As you know, though, if they're not happy with this, they can redraft. And it does change tomorrow. Obviously, if you didn't know already, today is just group stages. Tomorrow it will change. Okay, there'll be more drafts, won't there? There
will be more drafts every round of the group stage. There will be another draft, and if you do make it to the final, which is a best of 5 format, it's a brand new draft every single game in that final. Do you redraft here?
Which could literally just throw up a number of surprises.
The question is not fantastic.
The question with that is, though, is if with the draft, if they're, it's a best of 5, are they allowed to change, or are they allowed 2 chances each time? Because that'll be interesting what they have to deal with there, both players. But he's coming at 93 chem. Is there anything else we can see that could be changed? Any way he can go more the Liga? Could he? I'm just trying to think.
He's got too many subs.
He's got a lot of La Liga though.
But it's like, for example, Coutinho left wing.
Yeah, I understand that. Is it?
He'd only get 3 chem playing at centre attacking mid, at left attacking mid, I should say. Benega's. I'm trying to think who that could be instead. I can't think of many Bayern Munich cams right now. If you got Lewandowski at striker, that would probably help for chemistry.
What's the manager going to do as well? If we can, he's going to pull in a manager now. That might.
I think he's looking to redraft.
I think he's looking. He's got his team manager with him there as well. Next for him, the Liga, just to see what this shapes up as. He's gone for the Bundesliga there, only 94. What would you do in this situation? Because I'm looking at this team now. I need to have a proper look again with the front 3. It's not the strongest attacking line there.
I personally, if I was TimLatka, I would be asking to redraft.
I believe he is redrafting. I have heard that it seems like he could be.
We've heard it through the voice in our ears that I believe he is redrafting.
It's a risk to take, though, isn't it? Because what if he doesn't get 94 chem?
Yeah, I don't even think it with the chem. I think the formation, playing a 4-2-3-1 in draft, it's fine to switch into that formation. For example, if you're playing normal Ultimate Team, you can start in a 4-3-2-1, have Ronaldo or have Messi on full chemistry, then maybe switch into a 4-2-3-1 in game. In draft, you only get the player that comes up in that position. For example, in centre attacking mid, DHTekKz was saying earlier, You might get a Ross Barkley, you might get a Wayne Rooney, a Dele Alli, because they're the players who come out of the game as centre-attacking mids. You're not going to get a Ronaldo coming out in the draft looking to play in centre-attacking mid for you. So
and it obviously goes without saying as well that you can start off with, as you said, Wayne Rooney. Not saying Wayne Rooney because I'd happily play him in a CDM role. Yeah, you can super sub if you want to, or which is a really big factor as well, which has been opened up a lot more. Here we go. So redraft again. Is that a confirmed formation? Is that a 4-3-2-1 or a 4-3-3?
It's a 4-3-2-1. Gareth Bale, the captain. Who are we going to be leading the line?
Suarez, surely. There we go.
Here we go. This is better.
Ronaldo,
Team of the year.
Oh my.
Called it.
My. Well
Called
played.
it.
Well played. DHTekKz there just peering over. He doesn't know what's hit him.
He does not know that he's got a front three coming up against Bale, Suarez, Ronaldo.
Wow. He's done exceptionally well there. He's happy. You can see it. It's just
the redrafts work for him.
The rest of the team just has to make up now. And
he's got Deco as well, and
Pogba. But he just needs to build this team up. Have the chem that he wants.
This is an unbelievable draft so far. Inform Valencia, Juan Fran. Oh, he took Pogba, and he didn't take Valencia. He's made a mistake. He didn't take Antonio Valencia.
I think he's just got himself a little bit too happy there. DHTekKz looking in the corner of my eye now. He doesn't look happy at all. He just... Okay, well, what's going on with this back line now, Richard? There needs some stability coming from somewhere. Yes, you can have a perfect attacking three, but you need the core to be decent as well. Tell you what, he's been throwing a few spanners in the works.
It's
here.
Not a great defence, is it?
That's the issue. You know, do you go, as we said to a lot of these guys, you look for your chem, look for a core team, or would you rather have some big players, maybe not as much chem?
He needs a defender right now. He needs a right back. His defence in general isn't great. Murillo, left centre back. Garay at right centre back. There we see Sadio Mane, who was so influential earlier on today.
Mo Salah, will we see him for DHTekKz? He said if he has him, you might see a few celebrations.
Sanchez as
Need
well.
La Liga. Give us some La Liga centre midfielders or defenders. Really, is what he could do. Yes, the odd sub might be nice as well, but give us some La Ligas. Give us some La Ligas to work with here. If you have joined the stream, you can earn some rewards or some giveaways. We'll talk about it more throughout the 3 days. And also, if you are after a German broadcast, BPOT Gaming are doing one over on their channel at the moment as well. Or you can enjoy the international one with myself, Brandon Smith. I'm Richard Buckley. As we are in day one group stages. This is Group D, I believe. I want to say Group D. With DHTekKz and TimLatka just sorting out their teams now. Group A, B, and C have already been concluded. And those games were really interesting indeed. We're still due some more pros on the couch that we can talk to about tips and tricks of how to build the perfect draft, how to play FIFA, you know, how to get better at the game as well.
The chat on Twitch are not very happy that he didn't choose Antonio Valencia.
No, they're probably having a laugh, aren't they?
They are.
Okay, just look in here. Asensio. It's a shame Asensio's in the division he was, because he could have just... Don't see why.
So what's your thoughts on that then? Garay right centre.
He's done it. He's just about pulled out 100, came out of the bag. Now he's just got to change a few things around the look.
Prime Michael Owen on the reserves.
Okay.
Will Owen play at all?
That front three, though, especially for TimLatka, that is a dangerous front three.
Yeah, it's a deadly front three, really. You've got to think Vasquez will come off at the left centre mid spot. He's not got great stamina. But I think he's also playing Pedro Leon.
Also, is it Garay? Garay. 43 pace I just saw on that man. It's not very good at all, is it?
Who could play centre-back, though, on that bench?
Yeah, I agree. Is it a case of playing someone out of position just so it will tick over? But who could
Paul
play
Pogba?
You're asking a question, but there's no reason why, stats-wise, he can't go and pull out performance there. I don't see why.
If it had took Deco...
You got for the manager as well. It's got a Spanish manager, but
if he would have took Deco, it'd have been a lot easier to get his players into the team.
Yeah, definitely.
So he could have put Deco at central centre midfield to get the link from Ronaldo, and then maybe had a look round.
Looking at that midfield as well, though, Richard, like a Deco would be better than two of those midfielders in there.
Oh, definitely.
Is it Jacqueline? Jacqueline, if I've pronounced it right?
Is either Pedro Leon or Jacqueline?
Oh, Pedro Leon.
Right
that is Pedro Leon, but
right
obviously the name is Jacqueline now. That man, I believe it. I believe it might be him. I remember that man quite a while back in the FIFA scene, one of those players that had a few informs. But we will be going over to DHTekKz now. He's the man, the fans' favourite.
He's gone for the 4-2-3-1. Alan Shearer. Has to be Alan.
A big smile from him straight away. He's got Poacher and Sean Allen behind him, giving him some tips and tricks. But there's a few players we need to watch out for, isn't it? Johnny Stones.
He took Hazard instead of Shearer.
He's listened to his mates behind him. I don't think he's got anything to work with there.
Jeremy Menez, maybe?
Just for, you know, somewhere that can maybe link down further down the line. Right. Oh, my.
Got to be Rui Costa. Could have had two icons in this team already.
Icons in 3. That's massive. Rodriguez pulled out again.
Maybe Rodriguez, maybe Asensio, potentially.
Seen him pulled out a few times now.
Yeah, we've seen that one to watch James Rodriguez. I think because of the 4-2-3-1, there's not a lot of great cams. So when an option does come out like that, he is more likely to get chosen.
Fernandinho, 85. What a player that is, just to break up the play for you. And I like this as well. He's got the 2 CDMs there. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is this the formation that TekKz was wanting? He wanted this formation coming into it. Give us someone else to work with now. Okay.
Nothing Premier League based. He told us that he did want a Premier League team. Who's he going to go for? Thiago Silva looks like the man it's going to be. Are we going to see a John Stones? We're not going to see a John Stones on this occasion.
We won't. Maybe on the subs bench, Richard. Maybe. Fingers crossed on the subs bench we might see a John Stones for you.
Our fingers crossed.
I want to see a Mo Salah as well. He's promised us certain celebration if Mo Salah scores.
Left back, nothing.
It's everywhere, this back line, isn't it?
You could maybe go with Amavi, potentially, and then swap the 2 centre-backs.
In goal, Ederson. That's not bad at all for the man. Ederson in goal. And right back to conclude this draft.
Oh, your man Karsdorp. You use him in your
Karsdorp.
team?
If anyone watches the stream now and then of mine, you'll know he just performs for me at right back. He's not the best rated, but he does a job for me. Right, he needs players now. Mane. We've seen what he can do for Sean Allen. I'm sure that Sean will be like, get Mane. Pick Mane. Yes, he has.
Who else are we going to see? David De Gea or Timothy Modric?
Oh, my. Oh, my.
Modric, what does he...
Let's have a look. Go back in your team again. If we could just see that one more time, maybe. Remember, he's got Ederson 84 at the moment in goal. Midfield-wise, wow, he could...
Modric at left cam, potentially.
Left cam, maybe move someone else around. I think stability is quite a key thing. I think a lot of the time you can get carried away. Tyler Blackett, ex-United, now at Reading.
Yeah, Reading and big Reading fan, ex-Wolverhampton Wanderers player, Nathan Richards.
The question is now, Richard, is...
We're seeing Valencia at centre-half.
That's what someone said. Someone said this earlier. It was like, there could be a time when you have to play players that position. Harry Kane, ooh.
Harry Kane...
He's not the fastest, but wow, he can finish. Do you know what I mean?
He'd get a soft link from Hazard. He's just taking all the players we don't want to see, really. All the players we're suggesting.
Come on. Come on, Tez. Give us something. He's picking up the chem where he can, but looking at this team...
It's a little bit all over the place.
It is. I just feel like there's no structure or stem to it at the moment. Josie out the door there.
Legend.
He is indeed.
Were he at Sunderland?
Yeah, he played for Sunderland once upon a time. Remember, guys, if they don't like their draft, they get 2 times or 2 chances on it. This is TekKz first. Latka took the risk. Worked out well for him, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. And very, very happy with his second draft was TimLatka.
Ooh, which way does he go now?
Does he go El Shaarawy? 5-star skiller. We know he likes a skill move.
He does like a skill, and he has gone for him. It's just how he puts his team together right now. I'm not too sure, you know, what he's thinking behind it.
Could be a redraft.
Coutinho. I'm just thinking where he's going to pick up this extra chem from.
So it is going to be a redraft. He just
completely
clicked
random one. And now the gaffer, you could say, for this team. It would be a shame, though. I know the back line isn't fantastic, but the back line... The back line isn't great, is it?
So I believe it is going to be a redraft from DHTekKz. Not that pleased. with his team.
I'm saying though, it's a bit of a waste, though, isn't it? He had some big names in there, big players. But if you're not happy, yeah, if you're not happy.
We saw how strong TimLatka's second draft opening was. Bale, Suarez, Ronaldo. Could have used inform Antonio Valencia as well, decided against it.
We're hearing a redraft has been confirmed. Again, that front three, looked how happy he was, then it just took a change. We got Salza coming over to the booth now, you could say. He'll be joining us for this game between Latka and DHTekKz.
Welcome to...
He's on the mic now.
The commentary couch, Mr. Salzo. How are we?
Benedict Salzo, hello mate, how you doing?
A little bit disappointed.
Yeah.
About the result, yeah. But
talk to me about the competition.
Yeah, the tournament is awesome. The location is awesome. The most guys are awesome, but you guys.
No. I saw the reaction when you got asked to come on this booth. You weren't happy. People should want to come on this couch.
So we're seeing the redraft now. This is the second time round. He's got some good formations. He's got a 4-1-2-1-2, narrow, with the centre mids. He's got a 4-3-3, and he's also got a 4-2-3-1 wide. If you're in his shoes right there, what would you be thinking?
It's hard. It's a hard decision. Especially because you don't know which players will come. And I think...
95 Suarez, the man that is going to be leading the attack.
F2TekKz Gomez.
What? Ah.
Talk to me about your...
Yeah,
Salza, talk to me about your draft. It was your standout players and what didn't go too well for you?
I played with 4-3-2-1.
Okay.
And I had only the normal Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Asensio for the chemistry and what was the last one? Bale. I had really good players in the attack and yeah, in the midfield as well, but my defense was a little bit, yeah, I would say,
yeah.
They were not the best players.
Okay.
And my goalkeeper, yeah, he he gets many goals.
Your goalkeeper?
Yeah.
Who was it?
It was Rico, I think, from a Spanish club.
Okay, what rating was he?
80, yeah.
Oh, so was that your second draft or first?
It was the first.
You didn't want to take the risk for the second, though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because my forwards were really well, and I don't know.
Sometimes you have to choose whether... I'm guessing a strong attack is always the main go-to for you. How did you think your teammate got on? Timo, I don't know, was you in the booth there in that last game or not?
No, I played.
Oh, you played, did you?
At the moment, yeah.
Against Sean Allen, it was very goals galore.
Yeah.
They both were just scoring goals.
I think the whole tournament we will see many goals because everybody has really good players in the attacking field and yeah, the defensive players are not as good as the strikers.
Tell you what, guys, this is a fantastic draft that he's assembled so far. We've got TimLatka, 93 Kevin De Bruyne.
He's got that big De Bruyne, isn't he?
I think we're going to see Lukaku leading the line potentially. Depends if he wants to go with a super sub or... So he's gone with a 93 Neymar as a super sub. We're going to see another big player coming out. 90. Oh, wow.
Oh, my God.
Pogba or Aguero. It's got to be Aguero. Has to be Aguero. Left striker spot. It's got Aguero's name writ on it, that left striker spot.
Talk to me about Barcelona, Salzo, because... What a Swiss-style format you had. I know we couldn't speak to you then. You were on the couch with Jimmy and the guys, but
yeah,
you know what a tournament you had. And you said everyone was like, "You're going to win this. You're going to win it." And you're like, "No. One day at a time. One day at a time." And then, you know, as FIFA, you know, when it gets to the knockout stages, anything can happen.
Yeah, especially in FIFA. And yeah, it was at first a really great tournament for me. I played, I think, my best FIFA, and yeah. Lose unlucky in the knockout stage, and that's FIFA. You can win every game on one day, and then the next day you.
What was clicking for you? Because obviously, if people don't know, it wasn't a draft format, that one. It was literally you guys had a certain account. You could pick any player you want. We'll come and talk about that later. Richard, how's this draft going?
Unbelievable.
Yeah. 93
Neymar, 95 Suarez, Team Ronaldo.
So
There's three substitutes.
So the best choice he's made to do a redraft.
The team of the year, Ronaldo, makes difference.
Yeah,
for sure. He's unbelievable good in this mode, and especially when your opponent has not the best defender and keeper, and you can shoot from every position. And I think TekKz will score many goals this tournament.
Do you? It's a bit like Icon R9, CR7 at Barcelona.
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
goals galore. If you didn't pick them two, you would be stupid. Do you know what I mean? It's
sure.
one of them. You've got to match up. But the good thing is here.
And then he's got Team De Gea in goal.
He's done well there.
Oh wow!
He's celebrating.
He's celebrating like he scored a goal.
Yeah.
This is setting him up for potentially a big tournament.
Just look at that. Just look at that team. The only problem I can see is Ashley Williams.
Is Giroud?
And
was he going to sub him?
He'll
Sub himself.
He'll sub Giroud straight off.
But he's a really good defender.
Ashley Williams.
Really, yeah.
He's not bad. I'm just looking at the pace stat on him. I don't know what he rocks with. But, you know, defensive line, he's done exceptionally well there, especially, you know, the fullbacks he's got. What
Max
a game
Alonso,
this is setting up for between these two.
Inform Valencia, Team DHTekKz, 93 De Bruyne, 93 Aguero.
That team is crazy.
Wow.
I might actually put that up as one of the best draft teams.
It's a 190. It's a 90
he's got
rated
190,
squad.
wow.
And then 100 chemistry.
That's sick.
Would you be scared if you come up against this team?
For sure.
Especially with the track record that DHTekKz has got.
Especially after the first 2 minutes when he...
The subs come in.
When the subs come in, right.
He's happy though, he's happy, he's smiling.
And we did ask him, when he was on the couch, if we have got CR7, are we going to see an El Tornado?
Yeah.
The pressure's on him now. He has got CR7.
Have you ever scored an El Tornado?
In this tournament, no.
Just in general?
Yeah, for sure, at home.
On stream?
On stream, yeah.
Yeah.
It was funny.
What's this thing you do on stream with your little finger puppet or something like that? I never understand it. I ask people about it, and
it's a
people don't tell
celebration
me.
thing for me.
I asked Dave, by the way, about it when I saw him. He didn't have a clue.
Yeah, it is a personality.
Yeah,
because,
of course.
Few years ago, I celebrate after winning a title with my fingers.
Yeah.
And VfL Wolfsburg has this little. Or this big fingers, and put it to me because they saw that I always celebrate this like that, and now I celebrate with the big finger. And
I heard them mention it in Barcelona, but I didn't have the time to investigate it more. But
it makes a little bit. I make a little bit crazy sound when I celebrate like that, but not today.
And
how was your February qualifying month?
I ended 11 or 12, I think. I had four losses only.
Wow.
I think.
Wow.
So you're confident going into Manchester?
Yeah, for sure. I hope I can perform like in Barcelona, like the first 2 days. Yeah. And this Swiss format, I love this because you can lose 2 games at the beginning and you are not out from the tournament. So I'm looking forward for this tournament. I will perform like try to perform like in Barcelona, and maybe I can qualify for the playoff tournament.
Do you think as well, as we said, FIFA, this is very mental based. You need to be switched on. That Swiss style format is the battle of the best as well, because if you lose, you can lose 3? You can lose 3 best of 2s, and then you can go and win the last 4 that I think one or 2 players did, but TAS, for example, lost the first 2, then went 5-2 in the end. Yeah, it's just a mental battle, isn't it? And it's the best players that do that.
Yeah, for sure. And the important thing on a tournament like that is that you are clear in your mind, that you know you can come back in every game, and especially when you have a team like in Barcelona where you can put every player in. And everything is in FIFA possible. We know it. And I'm looking forward now to the game. I'm really excited at the moment because the 2 drafts are really awesome. And I want to see how TekKz play here.
And you spoke about your team in Barcelona. Is there any changes from your team in Barcelona to what you're thinking in Manchester?
It depends if some prime icons like Gullit or Ronaldo will be out in the next month.
The FUT birthdays today?
No.
Gareth Bale, left back, 90 rated left back.
Left back?
Yeah.
Bale?
Yeah.
But Marcelo is better, I think.
Aubameyang said differently.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we didn't play it at the moment.
Of course.
So we need to play it in the next 2 weeks. And that's crazy. If you would play with Bale.
But it's not just that. It's a few other players as well.
Centre mid Florenzi. Centre mid Alaba. Right wing Ronaldo.
Right. Oh. Maybe with Ronaldo and Neymar.
Especially with any other informs.
Yeah.
Any other informs as well that come along the way before that Manchester event. It should make it a very interesting tournament.
You never know as well what prime icons could be released. Will Maradona maybe get onto your bench potentially?
I don't like him. I don't know why, but I'm.
Is he not strong enough for you, or?
Yeah, and a little bit too
small.
Too small, exactly. And
I think the 3-star weak foot as well doesn't help.
that's also a fact. Yeah.
Okay, well, it should be interesting. We are about to go into Group D very shortly. We've had Group A, B, and C. Salzal, you know, TimLatka up against DHTekKz. TimLatka is one of you got to say is one of the top players in your region as well.
Yeah,
and then
sure.
DHTekKz, you know, what a tournament in Barcelona. He's qualified again for Manchester.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't seen him really. This is his first major tournament since Manchester. Oh, sorry, since Barcelona. Yeah, I'm getting myself confused. I reckon he's going to feel maybe a little bit of pressure, but one thing he does, he plays with no fear normally, doesn't he?
Yeah, he usually comes out. He scores early goals, I think, as well. I think one thing for me during this DraftStory Cup has been seeing players play with players out of the comfort zone a little bit, seeing how people can adapt. For example, we saw Maestro earlier today using Pope in goal, a 76 rated goalkeeper, and some of the saves that he was putting out,
he had to,
were like unbelievable. And then the other person's got informed Petr Cech, and he's letting things in. But who were some of the players in your team during this tournament who like stood out or you weren't expecting to play that well?
You're trying to find out because no one played well for you.
No one performed.
Yeah, I'm disappointed with my team.
Yeah.
No, I don't know which player was really good. I would say, yeah, okay, Totti, Harry Kane, I have him as a substitute, and yeah, he performed really, really well. But I know this because I play him at home in the midfield.
Okay.
And yeah, he played here for me as a striker, and yeah, he was one of the best carries in my team.
What do you make as well of this tournament? If you didn't know, obviously we're in action tomorrow and Sunday. When we get to the final, it's 5 rounds potentially of FIFA, potentially of a best of 5. There could be 5 different drafts there. How do you go about adapting to that?
That's completely random, I would say. I think
because every time it could be a different formation, different back line, different attack. And as I said to Richard, you're not playing thousands of games with this team at home. You literally have to play with it straight away.
It's a little bit lucky, but I think the whole tournament here is for us, for the community, and it's not like Barcelona or Manchester where every player needs to win. It's a little bit a fun tournament, and I think I love this draft format. I love the idea after this behind this tournament, and yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed that I'm still out because I want to play with more draft teams against other players. But never mind. I enjoy the next 2 days. Yeah. Maybe I will commentate a little bit more with you guys.
You're always welcome back. You're always welcome back.
Yeah, and yeah, we will see. I'm really looking forward.
And did you compete in the virtual Bundesliga? Or not?
Yeah, last week. But
how did it go? I saw Timo doing well.
I lost in the knockout stage, like in Barcelona. It was also like here a different kind of gameplay because we had only to play with German players. Which plays
was it 3 from each team?
And
was it,
3 from each team. So you can only choose from Bayern Munich, like Vidal, Boateng, and Schwab.
Does that mean that you had 3 from Wolfsburg? Or not?
For sure, I had already informed. He played really well, but overall you can't play the same game style and the same gameplay like at home when you play with Ronaldo and so. And so you need to adapt really fast, and I didn't. So yeah, I lose in the top 6 or top 16, I think. Top 8 or top 16. Yeah.
And do you think, these tournaments are fantastic, aren't they? They're extra for the FIFA competitive scene in between the majors and the FIFA World Cup. It gives you, as you said, the community a time to, to get the personalities of you guys out a bit more as we get, players like yourself on the couch. We need more stuff like this going forward in the future, don't we?
I don't know. I enjoy the time at the moment because, the FIFA esports is rising. Yeah. We have so many opportunities at the moment. So many clubs joins FIFA. EA makes big tournaments like here. It's crazy, and I'm really happy that I'm being part of this era. And I want to enjoy my future, and maybe in a few years, every FIFA player is under a club, plays for a club, and we have like a Champions League. We have like
that's one thing I thought could happen.
Yeah,
the Champions League of FIFA esports.
Yeah, in Germany, I think at the moment we have 7, 8 clubs which has their e-sportler. So maybe next or in 2 years, every club has its own e-sportler, and we play, current like the real soccer league, virtual soccer league, and that will be, my future goal, I think.
And looking back into this game right now between these two and TekKz and TimLatka, do you think DHTekKz probably the best draft that we've seen all tournament? Would you say?
I think his and Chihan's also. I played against Chihan's
that
draft.
Was 4-4-2.
Yeah, and he has like Totti Ronaldo, Totti Marcelo, 95 for 94 3 hours. It was crazy. It was really hard to play against. But TekKz also, and I'm happy to see now the game in a few minutes, I think.
Yeah, we should be going into the game very, very shortly here at the DraftStory Cup. This is group stage day one, of course. We've gone through a few groups now. Unfortunately, didn't go your way today. Talk to me about Sian a little bit, because he had the perfect group stage. You got 18 points, the most you can get, which is obviously you beat all your opponents over 6 games, 18 points. What was it just that was so good about his team as well?
Sian is an awesome player. That's clear. Yeah. And when he has a team like he has in this situation, he wins versus every player. I scored, I think, 3 or 4 goals, but he is a scoring machine with his Suarez and his Ronaldo, and it was like I didn't have a really chance with my team against his team, and he played as well really well. So he deserved this 18 points, I think.
And going through when you play a game like this, obviously it's 2 legs. I'm sure Rich can come in on this as well. How do you approach the 2 legs? Because obviously we saw it between Poacher and Principe. The first game, Poacher was just skilling and he was enjoying himself. The second game, Principe just didn't allow any of it. Did you learn about your opponent at all? Is it too, there's not enough games really to try and learn how your opponent wants to play?
I think you know a little bit how your opponent play after 30, 40 minutes in game.
Yeah.
So you can adapt the game style. You can try to change your formation, not in this tournament, but if you have a big tournament like in Manchester or in Barcelona, you can change your formation and try to find a counter formation to his game style. And especially when you have 2 games, like here or like in the big tournaments, then you can adapt something and change something that you have the chance to win.
And I think we are just about ready.
About to kick off, are we?
I think we are, Brandon.
Oh, that's a nice controller.
A nice personal
Schalke design.
Yeah, nice Schalke controller. Well, we are just about to get underway here at the DraftStory Cup in Group D. Remember, there's 8 groups of action, so...
Let's not forget as well that there's multiple games taking place right now as well. We're just watching the featured game between DHTekKz and TimLatka, but there's multiple games taking place. I heard a cry from behind me.
The FootWiz guys are in action over there. FootWiz Tom, I believe, an upcoming player who had a few events last year. But what's your plan for the weekends now, Salza? Just take it in, enjoy the atmosphere,
and maybe drink a little bit of water.
Yeah. just try and enjoy your weekend here at the Take TV Esports Bar.
Yeah, I will enjoy it. I was like a little child the past days because I was really excited about the tournament. To see you guys, to see everyone, and not in an atmosphere like, you must win.
Yeah, like for contract.
It's a little like...
It's more relaxed.
Yeah, it's more relaxed, and it's a big friendship between every player, and especially in a tournament like that. That's the difference to a normal tournament.
Most definitely. Well, DHTekKz there.
Look at the chat, see if we've got any questions while we're waiting for this game to kick off for Salzo.
Remember, you want to get any questions in for the man from Wolfsburg, please do get them in. He'll be happy to answer any questions, any tips or tricks you need to know. Well, he'll tell you what he can. He doesn't want to give away all his tactics, so he just gets counteract.
Everything is secret.
And maybe we might have a little finger wag if...
Is there a finger here in my chat? Guys, deutsche Subscriber, hier, haut mal den Fingerspam im Chat.
He's taken over the chat. He's taken over the stream, lads.
What's just happened? My head's gone.
It was from a German community. Maybe some people.
We'll see. We'll see who appears on the chat for Salzor. But
Here we go. Salzo, how do you stay relaxed?
Oh, golden finger.
Pardon?
Well,
the golden finger.
They're the salty boys. My community.
It's community here. We had the Zelboy army here earlier as well.
Nice.
How do you stay relaxed during games when you maybe concede a goal when you go 1-0 to 1-0 down?
It's really hard to be relaxed and the whole game focused, especially when you have so much pressure on a big tournament. I think it's from player to player different. Some players are like the YOLO style. Yeah, I'm gonna play normal. Other players have so much things in their mind that they don't play like normal. I think it's an experience thing. And yeah, I'm like 10 years in esport, and now I'm an old player, so I have a little bit experience, and now we're gonna go into the game.
Now we are. Here we go then.
And look at that team from DHTekKz.
This is the DHTekKz team here. 97 Team of the Year. David De Gea, keepers this year. I'm guessing you go with this man, David De Gea, surely?
For sure.
Because
I love him.
We see it sometimes. Not everyone go for the 97 sometimes. I don't know why.
But it's a thing in the mind.
Yeah,
of
it's
the
all
players.
about.
But then the Team of the Year, De Gea is is the best goalkeeper in the game.
Of course.
And like every Totti card, every Team of the Year card is so much better than normal cards. I don't know why, but the same thing is with icons. If you have a 90 rated card icon and you have a normal 90 gold card from every player, like a Pogba or something, okay, Pogba doesn't have a 90 card, but thing like that, every icon card plays so much better. I don't know why. And the same thing happens to a Totti card. So I can say, chat, buy Totti cards.
Someone's coming in the chat. I thought it was Jamie from Australia. I don't know if you've heard of the Australian E-League. Have you heard of the Australian E-League?
It's like the virtual Bundesliga, right? Yeah.
Well, he said, what do you think of that league and how important are they being created around the world?
Yeah, it's great. I think every league in the world...
When's the Premier League coming, Salzo? When? We're waiting. We're waiting.
Year,
yeah?
2 years maybe.
I think it's got to be coming soon, surely. Well, here we go then. DHTekKz in the Liverpool kit with his unbelievable draft team, but do not write off TimLatka. 2 games of FIFA coming your way. And obviously, goes about saying, TimLatka in the Schalke kit from right to left. Obviously, you've come up against Schalke before, TimLatka from Schalke before. What do you expect when you play him? What's he best at?
I don't know. Tim plays like, since 2 years, I think, for Schalke, and I didn't know him before, to be honest, but he has a really, really good last year with...
Here he comes now, Ronaldo. Oh, he's just toyed one way. What a save, David De Gea.
Yeah, that's crazy. the feet trade, I would say, that's normally a goal.
Here we go then. Corner and it comes. Front post flick on if he can find it. No way near it. And a chance to counter-attack now for DHTekKz. The first time we've really seen this man perform since Barcelona.
In the Exeter City badge. I believe it's a Liverpool home kit. He's a big Liverpool fan, as he said earlier on the stream. Just look for the close control, the close dribbling of DHTekKz.
Well, here we go. Aguero. Edge of the box for Ronaldo. What a tackle there.
Corchia. The man.
Just in the nick of time.
Who shouldn't have been in the team because he should have took it from Antonio Valencia.
I saw it, yeah. That was a big mistake.
Well, here comes TimLatka now. Ronaldo. Maybe he just played that one along the floor. That could have cut back to the edge of the 6-yard box for him. Maybe a chance to whip it in instead, though, with that right back, as he said, that was accidentally chosen in this draft team. Well, one thing that DHTekKz can do is just drive and just cause problems from counter-attacks. We've seen it before. He doesn't mind a showboat as well. Aguero now. Chance now. DHTekKz. Oh.
Great defending from Tim in the last second. It was really important.
So when you were playing your games, Salza, was you making subs straight away, or was you happy with you kind of with what you can at your team?
Yeah, I think that I try to play with every player a few minutes, and after, I don't know, 20 minutes, I changed. Oh, nice skill move. Oh my God.
Great finish.
Oh, yeah. DHTekKz.
The skill moves before it made the goal. Just gave him a little bit of space.
It's so hard to defend such skill moves because nobody makes that.
Yeah.
no pro does it. So you can't train against different pro player which does these tricks. It's awesome.
I think that's one thing that he really stood out in Barcelona as well. That he just plays a different play style to that anyone's experienced before. And as you said, it's just at times unreadable, unpredictable, and that is as difficult as it is in in with the amount of pros in this scene and in weekend league as well. It's so difficult to try and be different. So difficult.
It's that man Hero Eriksson opening the goal scoring. 90 rated Eriksson. I believe he did get upgraded in the recent winter upgrades.
Someone said, Salza, what skill moves to use? Everything.
Every skill move.
Yeah?
No, I don't know. I don't use so much, but Berber spin for sure. And heel to heel. And yeah, that should be, I think. That are the most important skill moves in my opinion.
Yeah.
That could have been absolutely disastrous there. So he threw the ball out with David De Gea, and TimLatka actually read it and tried volleying it straight
here we
back.
go. DHTekKz goal kick incoming. Driven out wide, but the left back.
Murillo at centre
no, he hasn't.
as
He hasn't done enough there. Recycling back now, just down this right-hand side, or the flank with Williams into Valencia now. Kante. Inside it goes, edge of the box, if he can get a shot away, maybe one more, does it need to? This is super from DHTekKz with the drag backs. How dangerous they are. Oh my God, skill moves in full flow. Oh my days.
That's so crazy.
Salzo's just shaking his head, stood next to me.
It's next level FIFA. I'm a little bit speechless.
Here it comes. Anyone there to win it. But that drag back as well, how effective is that this year?
Yeah, drag back is one of the best skill moves, or I don't know if it is really
effective.
Most effective, skill move for sure. But because when your opponent tries to defend with the CPU, you can throw them. It's really effective against the CPU, and the most of the players try to defend really passive and only want to get the passes from the opponent. So they let play and defend the CPU, and when you have the right timing with the drag back, you can score so many goals.
Could have had a chance there.
I think that's a very good point to take there, Salzo. The drag back, it just creates that little inch of space, and if you do about 4 at once, as DHTekKz did, I didn't think that was possible. Did about 4 drag backs in about 5 seconds. You just cannot read it. Here he comes again now with Ronaldo. Oh, he loves a little skill move. Open up on the finesse if he can. Doesn't need to in the end, and you just never know what DHTekKz is going to do you? Literally. He said
I don't know. Maybe he also doesn't know what he does, but it's so effective. It's unpredictable to defend. It's crazy.
It's almost like when you do this, when you play that way, you learn the patterns of the thumb, you learn the skill moves without even thinking about it. Like when he's doing the drag back straight into the elastico, straight into the heel to heel flick. Yeah. It's almost like he's not thinking about what he's doing. He knows the.
He just do it.
Yeah.
It's
instinct.
Yeah, it's instinct. That's the key fact in FIFA, I think. When you play without 100% your mind, but...
Oh no. No!
Oh, tornado into a volley.
This little child is crazy, man.
Oh my. Imagine if that went in. He said he was going to try an El Tornado.
He'd have been looking through this glass. He just puffed his cheeks out.
Oh, here we go. He could go and concede now. TimLatka now driving forwards. As if he conceded an El Tornado, you just wouldn't know where to look, would you?
Wow. The chat has lost its mind.
That's crazy.
And just offside there. I believe you play semi-pro football, do you, Salzo?
Yeah, I played.
Do you think that helps quite a lot? You play football quite a lot with FIFA?
A little bit, the tactics maybe, but I think you can adapt everything in FIFA without it. But
of course,
at the beginning, it's you can improve a little bit your FIFA game style with that for sure. Yeah.
Does it help relieve a bit of stress as well?
Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, aren't you a striker? Aren't you?
What?
You play up front, don't you?
Yeah.
I've heard from good teammate Dave. By the way, you play up top.
I think I have at the moment 11 goals in the season.
Yeah.
So it's okay. Yeah.
You happy with that?
Yeah, I'm happy with that. But
you want more, obviously.
For sure.
Well, I believe we're at half time here. DHTekKz kind of
he's staring at us through the camera.
He's looking at us because he nearly caused upset of the El Tornado. He nearly caused upset of the El Tornado.
This couch would have been thrown across the room. It'd have been chaos if that had gone in.
Wow. Here we go then. We're underway in this second half. Remember, these two have still got to play again after, but this is the first game for both of these in Group D. Obviously, TimLatka kicking from left to right now in his blue Schalke strip. And
TimLatka's not
DHTekKz.
really had a chance.
It's true.
To be fair, though, the chances that TekKz has had, he's been skilling.
Yeah, all the chances that he's made himself. It's not been through mistakes from TimLatka. It's just been unbelievable skill moves, unbelievable FIFA ability, really. And what would you be saying to TimLatka now if you're behind him to try and get him back into this game? Does he need to
It's
make a
hard
change?
because you can't do any change.
Or maybe
you can put it on
instructions, maybe.
I don't know. I wouldn't change anything because Tim plays good, but the difference in this game is...
Would you say to him, just try and be unpredictable, as hard as that is? Oh, my God, here Eriksson. Oh, my.
Tim is so much under pressure because DHTekKz is really unpredictable in the offense, and these things are in your mind now. You know, in every attack that TekKz can score. But on the other side, Tim...
Chance.
Oh, here we go. Back post if he can get there for TimLatka. Yes, he can.
A little bit lucky, but I think he played well till the first shot. And
look who it is at the back post. The poacher.
Michael
Owen.
91 icon.
From quite a tight angle, to be honest. He's done well to sneak it in there past the goalkeeper, given that his team of the year, David De Gea, as well.
Oh, it's going to be a change. Oh, no. Aguero.
Aguero's coming off for 93 Neymar.
Do you not...
95 Suarez is coming on at cam.
That's not a bad attacking three, is it, at all?
Wow.
If you look at the top five players, sorry, in that team, 90, you're looking at 90s plus, then you drop down to Wanyama, who's still not a bad CDM at all.
Did we not say Wanyama earlier on in the day? Wanyama could be making an impact on the game. I think I might have been talking to DHTekKz earlier today.
Was he after him, was he? I don't remember that. We've had a lot of games already and a lot of pros on the couch. Also, we've got Benedikt Salzer on here now from Wolfsburg. And this is Group D of action, but there's still 4 more groups after this to come. Still plenty more FIFA. Ronaldo. Oh, that would have been dangerous. I think that was the same skill, yeah, he pulled out when he won that penalty in that final, which just, you know, we had to jump off our seats for that. It was just insane from that man.
De Bruyne with the recent 5-star weak foot upgrade.
Suarez. Wanyama attacking right midfield position there. Suarez again.
And
Ronaldo. One more, doesn't need it.
That team of the year, Kevin De Bruyne, is that someone who makes it into your team, Salzo?
Maybe. I will try him out in the next weeks, but at the moment I play with Kane because he has the better...
oh, Neymar, look at this. Oh, he's got through that bit of space there.
Juam.
Who is his goalkeeper from Tim?
Juam, I believe. He's in I think he's 81 rated man of the match.
Wow, that's crazy.
Or Juam or Juame, if anyone is Spanish.
They can let you know in the chat.
Yeah, I think Kevin De Bruyne with the 5-star weak foot upgrade is definitely an option now.
Yeah, for sure. The 5-star weak foot upgrade is really, really important for us pro players because you have so many more situations and spots where you can score goals.
Turn left, turn right.
That's true, yeah. And so you're more unpredictable what you're doing next with this player in situations.
Like that icon Ronaldo, wasn't it?
Yeah, I know.
He can shoot left, he can shoot right. You don't know which way that player's going to turn, do you, or favour? So he can hit it in both ways, obviously.
Yeah, you have so many 50-50 situations with the defenders where you can score goals or not.
Well, they're 1-1 the score here. These two will still have to play again, remember. If whoever wins this game, it's 3 points. If it's a draw, 1 point each in Group D. The first game underway, as I said, there's always games going on around us with a number of other pros in there. But we will be live for a long time now. Chance now for Suarez.
Nice
Superb defending. Well read there by TimLatka.
Yeah.
He knew exactly what.
This was some of this 50-50 situation.
Yeah.
If Suarez turned on the other way, it would be a goal, I think.
De Bruyne. Open up for a shot. You know he can shoot for this. Oh, he's done. Wow. Neymar should really be finishing from those kind of distances, shouldn't he?
Yeah, he could have took time. He could have took a touch there, I think. I think he had more time than he thought he did. De Bruyne just trying to tease that defender out.
Just trying to get a bit of space on the edge of the box. Try to pull a drag back there. Luis Suarez. But the only thing I can think of here, which could be a negative for TekKz, is that I know he's unpredictable and I know he tries risky things, but when he tries El Tornadoes and stuff like that, is it a case he could look back and be like, maybe I could have simplified that a little bit and taken the chance? Although it's exciting FIFA, you know what I mean? You have got to be clinical at the same time.
I think he's a player, he shouldn't change anything. It's his game style. If he tried to play like everyone else, he wouldn't be so effective like he's now. So he needs to play his own game style, and we see it's really awesome performance from him.
It's new as well for the FIFA scene to see someone so fearless in their play to bring out skill moves everywhere. And with just over 10 in-game minutes left, will we see any changes? Will we see another goal? I feel like if TimLatka gets one more chance, I reckon he could just pinch this game. I reckon he could pinch it 2-1. However, we can't write off that man, DHTekKz, because he could pull off an El Tornado. He could pull off anything.
He's got a bag of tricks, and we just have to see which one he is going to pull out.
Luis Suarez now. Ronaldo's making the overlapping run if he wants to use them. Superb defending there.
Corchia's been fantastic
It looks so easy, but it's so hard to defend in these situations. We saw it at the beginning. The defense wasn't as good as now from Tim, but now he knows a little bit how DHTekKz plays. He knows the skill moves and general the moves from his offensive players. So he could adapt.
Oh, there's a chance now to stay composed. Neymar now. Oh, superb feet. Just not enough power on the rebound. Kevin De Bruyne.
Nice.
He should have scored with Neymar.
Yeah, for sure.
There wasn't enough power in the shot, was there?
Yeah, the second or third time, I think, in this game.
He did well there, though, to open that bit of space for Neymar. Could have had the shot early, dropped the shoulder, and
Kevin De Bruyne, the man to tap in from close range.
It looks like DHTekKz could just pinch the win in this first game, and his first game of this tournament at the DraftStory Cup. On behalf of Take TV and B Park Gaming. Obviously, if you want German commentary or German coverage, you can get it over on B Park Gaming's Twitch TV over there. However, if you want international broadcast, we are the people for you. Ronaldo now!
What a save.
Yeah, massive save.
That's why he chose Team of the De Gea in goal. That's why I was so happy when he did get that pick, Brandon.
And it comes now. Bit too far out, I would say. Yeah, surely. Goal kick to come. Added time to come in a minute. Of 2 minutes we're used to seeing. And it should be DHTekKz just cruising through to game number 2 with 3 points on the board, which will be massive for him, won't it?
Yeah, nothing better than starting off your group stage with a win. How important is it in a tournament like this to start off with a victory?
Yeah, I think in this format it's not so necessary because you have in every game 2 legs. But if you have only one game, 4 players, so 3 games overall, it's very, very important to win the first game or to get a draw.
Well then, so that's game number 1 over. DHTekKz there just knows he's just pinched that.
He's smiling.
He nearly pulled off an El Tornado.
He nearly did pull off the El Tornado. It would have been something special. Extremely special.
Overall, I would say it's a deserved win.
Yeah.
In my opinion,
It could have easily gone another way, though, couldn't it, in that second half? TimLatka was defending better.
Yeah.
He was potentially creating a few more chances in that first half. It'll be interesting in this second game now to see what TekKz has got up his sleeve, because he needs a plan B, a plan C, because slowly but surely, you know, TimLatka, he's had a bit more time in the scene at big events, you could say, and it'll be interesting to see. But what we need to know is that DHTekKz has got the 3 points on the board in Group D. He'll be happy with that. You know, he was on the casting couch at 12 European time today, German time, and he was waiting for a long 4 hours before he started kicking off his game. So he'll be happy that he started well.
Yeah, will be, and he'll also be happy as well with the team that he did select. He chose to go with the second draft, which, from talking to a lot of pros, Salzo, have you found that people are using the first or the second draft, or has it been a good mix?
I think it depends on the players. I would say it was 50-50 like that, yeah. And only 2 or 3 people was disappointed because they had a better draft at the beginning, but said no, I want to try a new one, and then it goes worse, yeah.
Well then, here we go. We're going to be jumping into this game any second now. Obviously, if you didn't know, behind DHTekKz is Roma Poacher, I believe, and Sean Allen. Sean Allen's already through, or Lightning Panda's Dragon. He's already through to the knockouts happening tomorrow. Today is just group stage, guys, so there's still so much more action to come, isn't there? And, you know, there's so many more upsets that can happen.
Yeah, we are currently in Group D, but I believe there's more games taking place.
Oh, there is indeed. There's still 4 more groups.
Off stage right now. TimLatka, he'll be thinking, now I've got a feel for how he plays. Just be a little bit more patient in defending. Wait for the skill moves to come out. And then when I get a chance, exploit the space that my opponent's left in behind.
I believe coming up soon, we've got a number of big games. PSG Monique will be in action later. Mo Aubameyang v Footwiz Tom. The Stranger is up. Dito, Marla again, and the Stranger. There's a number of big games still to come today.
We have so many big players.
There is massive, and there's still so many more out there, isn't there?
It's like the grand final from a EA tournament.
It could be easily, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Well, we're jumping into the second game now here in the DraftStory Cup. Group D we're on now. If you have just joined, DHTekKz is in action right now. Nearly scored an El Tornado with Ronaldo. It nearly went in. Hit the bar. I actually thought it went in for a second.
Yeah, if that had come back off the bar and bounced into the goal.
Oh, that would be crazy. Maybe with goal technology.
It would go down to goal technology. And you can see there the team that Mr. TimLatka.
Does the Premier League have the goal technology in real life?
Yes.
Yes.
Really? Since the season also, or?
We've had it maybe 3 seasons.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It started. It slowly started coming in some championship games. Maybe not many, but it's only in the Premier League, I believe.
Okay.
And VAR. The VAR has been coming in as well slowly.
Yeah, that's the first season in Germany as well.
Oh yeah, you guys have it in Germany quite a bit, don't you? And there's been a few interesting decisions, isn't there, with that?
Yeah, it's I don't know. It's confused a little bit the viewer at home, and especially in the stadium.
Of course. You think you scored, and the next thing you know, your defender's committed a foul, and you're going back for it instead.
Yeah, or it was offside or something.
Yeah,
like
of
that.
course.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see down the line, but as you do know now, there is goal line technology in FIFA, believe it or not, which you can see sometimes on replays. But DHTekKz playing in that Liverpool home strip, TimLatka in the Schalke home strip. Obviously, DHTekKz still a free agent at this moment in time. The question is, where will he sign to, or will he sign to anyone? And on the coaching couch, I don't know what I was going to say there, the casting couch, the commentary couch. I've got Benedict Salzer here playing for Wolfsburg. Ask him a question. Ask a pro from Germany a question if you want. He's been in this scene for quite a long time now. Semi-pro footballer as well, so...
I think Deto and me are the oldest player. Yeah, we played... Deto plays, I think, since FIFA 2006 or 5, and I'm till 2008 or 2009.
Is
season.
Ivan Lapagna's not far behind?
I don't know how long he... when he was his first esports year, I don't know when. But yeah,
he was back a while.
He's also an old guy like us.
But is there? We talk about this a bit. Is there a retirement age on FIFA? That there isn't. You play for as long as you want.
Yeah.
As long as you're constantly at that top level.
For sure. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe you lose a little bit of your reaction time. But
obviously, commitments as well come into it, and having to.
But I think only if you reach the level of 30, so you can play a few more years, and especially if FIFA is growing like now,
it's a perfect time to get involved, isn't it? And
for sure, especially for such young players like DHTekKz, he has such a big future. Or players like TMOX, he's also very young and very, very good. And yeah, we have so many newcomers every year, especially when you have a new FIFA.
Yeah,
you could be maybe the best player in this year, like TekKz or something like that.
Especially with the FIFA World Cup that's happening this year as well. Oh, we tried it again. Especially with the FIFA World Cup this year as well, with that big final. How much do you reckon the... Oh, Dave, by the way.
Dave, not you. I was the better surfer in Florida. We had a competition there.
Yeah, because you do a few cool things for Wolfsburg, don't you? You've been to Miami. Yeah. It's really cool as well that, I believe... Wolfsburg were the first football club to go into esports.
Exactly.
Dave was the first English player. You were the first player to sign for them. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And ever since, the whole Stark organisation as well has just, been booming with Zebo and the guys there.
Yeah.
They've been doing really good things. And one thing that for sure is, if you want to look at a good esports model, Wolfsburg is up there, isn't it? It's
For sure. And yeah, it was the best step in my career to have the contract with Wolfsburg, and they make so many things behind the tournaments. We have so many cool, nice trips. We have so many video coverage and so many events besides FIFA with the real football players and stuff like that.
Do you feel like some fans know who you are now? Yeah, for sure.
Some, yeah. Well, when I go to a tournament or something
game
like
or
that.
something like that, yeah.
Especially in the real life.
Yeah, you give an odd picture, do you? Yeah.
Sometimes my opponent in the real life, the defender from the different club,
really?
tells me, "Hey, how was your weekend league record?"
Yeah.
And they always say, "Yeah, I'm gonna tackle you, but your hands."
Of course, defend the hands. Make sure the hands don't get hurt here.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, 0-0 in this one at the moment, Richard. What are you making out of this? At 30 minutes, no goals so far.
Yeah, I've been watching the first 30. It looks like, like I said before the game with Salso, I think TimLatka's started to analyse what Tekz, how he likes to play.
Oh, Ronaldo.
It was a big
See there with the defending.
Yes. Yeah, he defends really good at the moment, and he knows now a little bit the game style from Tekz, and he plays a little bit passive with the defender, I think, but that's the right decision.
Well, he's got away there, Ronaldo.
Strengthening
Cut back inside if you can. De Bruyne, superb skills. One more across. I like the idea, but Jordi Alba will stand
I think he could shoot in this situation.
Yeah, low-driven, and you look for I should say deflection from the goalkeeper.
Yeah, especially with his 5-star weak foot now.
Yep. Ronaldo.
Go on. Oh, De Gea matches that one. If you look at DHTekKz's team, it's just strong all over, isn't it? Like, it's just...
Yeah, but arguably one of the best drafts that we've seen so far.
Ronaldo there with a flick on. All the power taken out of it. David De Gea will collect.
And look for that goal kick. He's in behind. Ronaldo's in.
Oh, my God.
Well, he's done the kick. He's done the goal kick of magic. So it only works with certain formations. Ronaldo, one more inside if he wants to. Doesn't want to. Christian Eriksen, in fact, on the edge of the box, just trying to toy with the back line. Get a shot away. Kante there. It was brave to have a shot with him. Yeah,
but that TimLatka can shoot. Yeah, he's got the stats to be able to...
Yeah, I think he has overall 80 shooting stats. That's really good.
Just needs to be composed there. As I said, this game has been so much tighter, hasn't it? TimLatka's really upped his game and really started matching everything that Tekz can do, really. It's a different environment for Tekz as well, obviously. When he was in Barcelona, he was playing against... He didn't have any easy games, to be fair, did he?
But also, as well, in Barcelona, nobody really knew who he was in that Swiss-style format until he really started excelling through the tournament. Here, he's probably coming in as one of the favourites.
Yeah, I think he went 0-2 at the beginning.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, and go through the group stage with 4-3, I think, overall.
Yeah, either 0-2 or 1-2.
Yeah, something like that.
And then he started putting out some really tough games, didn't he?
Yeah, because I think his first game was against Kurt, I believe, where he lost 4-3. He then won his second game. Then he played Gorilla. And then after he lost to Gorilla, he didn't lose another game all tournament.
Mm-hmm.
So it shows that playing the hard games early on maybe moulded him a little bit. And once he'd realised what it took, what it was like losing, you know that you don't want to feel that again during the tournament.
Sure. Well, 0-0 at half-time here. Will we see some changes from both these players? I don't really know what you can... Obviously, you can't change the formation if you didn't know. If you have just joined the stream, this is a draft. You could say a FUT draft tournament, in fact. DraftStory Cup on behalf of TekTV and B Park Gaming. 3 days of action. This is group stage. We've still got so many games to go. We've still got Dito in action later, Richard Buckley, the man that just signed for Manchester City. Talk to me about that move.
Yeah, Dito joining... Oh
my God. Oh, he's done it.
God.
What a goal from DHTekKz. He's off his seat for a drink. I thought he'd be off his seat celebrating there.
Wow.
Look at Tim's face.
Tim don't know what to do. How do you defend that?
No, you can't defend it if he has the perfect timing,
Everything was timed there. The way that the player made the tackle and just dived over him. Wow.
Tim tried to defend
Yeah.
the normal way,
Yeah.
but it isn't the normal
No,
way.
of
It's
course.
something special, something different, and you can't predict it. It's so hard. It's well played from TekKz.
Well, then that's the first goal of the game, and it's only taken 50 in-game minutes for it to come. But it's been it was worth the wait, Richard. It was a cracker.
Yeah, what a finish it was from DHTekKz, and that's what
Oh, here he comes again now with Neymar. Chance this time. Oh, he's got another one.
doesn't need a skill move. Dribbles inside, Neymar with the 5-star weak foot. It could have gone right, it could have gone left. I think TimLatka there was just a little bit apprehensive. He thought a skill move was going to come in from him.
Yeah.
And he just ran straight into the box, low driven into the bottom corner.
And that is 2 goals in quick succession for him now. He really needs to pull something out the bag here, TimLatka. Driving forwards with Bale. Ronaldo on the edge. Well read there by Wanyama for DHTekKz. DHTekKz gets 1 more goal, and then he could be just in cruise control here. 6 points it will be on the board for him in Group D. What a perfect start to this tournament.
Yeah, you can't get any better than that, really, Brandon.
Here he comes again now. Needs to be clever. Oh, the skill moves are on point. The ball rolls are on point. One too many passes, I think, there. Why did the finesse not come?
Should have shot with Neymar there, Salzo.
Yeah, for sure. He want to celebrate now a little bit. I think the goals and want to make special things, but.
Well, here we go. Michael Owen.
Latka's still in this game.
Oh, that tackle just put him off a little bit there with the pass he had to make.
Down the line.
He's got it. The threaded through ball down the lines there. Maybe cut back inside if he wants to. Neymar. Drag back.
Just keeping the ball.
Just recycle the ball as you want to. Maybe just whip it into the box. I like what he's doing here, though. He's just trying to toy TimLatka's defence, you know, spread it open. Now he's winning himself a corner as well in there. What will come from this corner? For you corners this year, you just front post, get the flick on, or...
Yeah, try to...
Do you see some players actually, oh, there you go, ooh, control like the actual player? Do you do that as well or not?
Yeah, with Team of the Ronaldo, it's super effective, yeah.
However, I found, though, sometimes you get your team in the Ronaldo and your opponent gets his, and they both occasionally will just try and defend each other. Just counter-attacking each other's... Where's the through ball there? I saw it, didn't want to use it.
Just cancelling each other out.
I think it's the keeper that might be the issue there for Latka, or...?
I don't think so. I think the 2 goals that TekKz have scored, no goalkeeper's really going to save them.
Yeah.
Valencia.
You could maybe say the team. I think TekKz has definitely got a better team overall.
Yeah, that's true.
And
maybe Tim... I think Tim plays a different formation that he normally play, I think. Oh.
What's he going here? Oh, no. No. Ooh.
Straight to the goalkeeper. He's trying to impress now.
He is. He's just trying to win the fans over in the chat. I'm sure that we're loving this. Here we go. Surely a goal. Compose. Finesse. 3-0. And DHTekKz is in front here. Looks like he's going to be getting the 3 points here. 6 points to start Group D. And he has deserved it.
Yeah, he's in cruise control. Is DHTekKz 3-0 the victory. I thought this game was going to be tighter at half-time when it was still 0-0. But in the second half, it's just been all TekKz, really. A mistake from TimLatka.
Yeah, for sure. But if you lose your mind just 2 real-life minutes, it's, I don't know, 15 or 20 minutes in-game, everything can happen. And that's the hardest thing in FIFA,
I think that's one thing as well, that if you see 20 minutes in-game here, people at home think, oh, that's no time at all. When you're playing, it feels like a marathon, doesn't it? Like, it just...
That's true,
It's just, you know, every minute just doesn't feel like it's going.
Yeah, the hardest thing is that you need to play your game over the full 90 minutes.
Yeah, you have to.
That you have your concentration on a high level, that you didn't make any mistakes. Because if you make one mistake,
it can cost you the game.
Yeah, and your opponent is the lead. You need to run behind the result. And will he score now directly? What do you think? Yeah.
He's having a shot directly there. Tried to play under the wall.
Yeah, he went under the wall.
Tries to Ronaldinho.
And a free kick for TimLatka there. Just over 15 in-game minutes now. And then this will be this first game in Group D concluded.
I seem to remember Cristiano Ronaldo scored a free kick under the wall against Bayern Munich in the Champions League a couple of seasons ago. I seem to remember.
When the wall jumped and they all went underneath.
Yeah.
It's effective. If you are near to the goal.
I swear he didn't put anyone on the line though, TimLatka. Maybe
the game's
Maybe he thinks the game is over.
Yeah.
Maybe the mindset, as you said, it's so hard when you're 3-0 down at this time in the game to really pick yourself up and come back. But
what's important is this game's finished.
That's true.
At 3-0, you have to pick yourself up for the next game.
Yeah.
What do you do to do that?
Nothing is over for Tim now because he has still, I think, 12 points. He could reach 12 points. And yeah, if TekKz perform like that, he will win the group, I think.
How did you go into your second game after you lost your first? Did you just say, right, fresh start, need to just take a little breather, get a drink, and then just come back switched on from the start again?
Yeah, for sure. You need to be full focused at the next game. Now Tim plays a little bit, with not really pressure now. He just is a little bit more relaxed, I think. And
it's 4-0.
It's a nice goal.
This is the confidence that TekKz will want, though. Because he hasn't really, if you look at his FIFA career, he hasn't really had any struggles as such, has he?
I've just watched back on the stream then. He didn't actually look when he scored that goal. I think he turned away as the ball going into the back of the net.
Yeah, it's a 100% goal with Team of the Year Ronaldo. That's a different to other players. You can shoot and you don't even need to look at you.
You shoot and then just look at your phone, you know what it's in.
Yeah. He's just got no pressures, is he, at the moment? He's just fearless in the way he plays. And it's good to see someone with his confidence. And TimLatka is no easy player at all. And I've got every faith in him that he can easily get himself out of this group. He is a top player from the German scene as well. But a fantastic start for DHTekKz.
Yeah, you can't say much more than that, really. I think DHTekKz just come out on top. Neymar looking to make it 5.
Not another goal, surely.
Pogba does well.
And there we go, nearly. It's just added time of 3 minutes to come. 1 or 2 more chances. That'll be game concluded. 6 points to DHTekKz. Oh, my days.
Asher Williams on the score sheet.
They are all going in for this man.
I don't know if he wants that.
I know he didn't mean it, but they all count.
I don't know if it was a cross.
I don't know if that would cross or a shot.
Yeah.
I thought it looked like a shot, but if he meant it, Ashley Williams will be over the moon with that one.
But the result is too high, I think. Normally a 3-0 would be okay.
Of course.
And maybe it will be hard now for Tim because of the goal difference.
Back up.
And there goes the full-time whistle here. 2 wins for DHTekKz. His first fixture in Group D. He should be happy with that, shouldn't he? He did exceptionally well. I don't know if he's coming onto our couch or he's being interviewed in the air. I think he's being interviewed over there in the interview. Just going to go and shake hands with TimLatka. What a game it was. Tim's just saying, fair play, mate. That wasn't my game, but there's still so much left of this tournament, isn't there? Yeah,
there's so much more FIFA left to play for Tim. Latka has to pick himself back up after this.
He has to.
Almost, would you try and, if you were talking to him, would you say try and forget that last result now?
Yeah.
Just move on. Forget about that.
He played really good at the beginning, and especially at the beginning of the second game. It was tie or draw till the 50 minutes, I think. Yeah. And he should play his own game style. He should go on, and I think normally he should go through the group stage and to the knockout stage.
And what do you make of DHTekKz at the moment? He's just unpredictable, as you said. Is this something we could just continue to expect from him? Yeah,
for sure. I think the only thing is that TekKz can beat himself.
Yeah. Okay. Well, big thank you to Salzor for coming on the couch. We're going to go over to Dennis now, who's got an interview with that man, DHTekKz.
Hey guys, and I'm standing here together with the winner of the first match here in this group, DHTekKz. Man, whew, that was a hot game. But first of all, let's talk a little bit about your draft. It looks pretty good, but tell me a little bit about it.
Yeah, I got lucky in my draft. I got all the players I wanted. I got Team Year Ronaldo, so I could pull out some skills. So that was my main person I wanted, and I got him. So.
And then you had 2 games against Tim, 2-1, and then pretty straight 4-0, 5-0. Sorry, 5-0 even. And I mean, I've already heard some people saying, man, he plays like this new kind of style, a little bit arrogant. Like, what do you think about it?
Well, I just try to entertain the audience. So what they want, I try to do. Like, just chill out when I'm playing, enjoy it, and then hope that I win.
What I really like is you're very emotional. Like in the game, you're always like, like talking a little bit and so on. I really hope that we can capture some of what you say in the next games tomorrow or so when you're going to round of 16. In general, what do you think about the location, your first impression, and also about your next games?
Yeah, location's really good. It's all like organized layout and stuff, so it's a good location. My next games, I've never played either of them, so I just got to see what it's like and then hopefully win.
Okay, man, nice having you here. Good luck for your next games. Yeah, and you guys better stay here. We're going to have some highlights for you ready, and after that we're going to keep going with some more great games in FIFA 18.